Hola, everybody. Welcome to the Quake Champions community stream. I'm Mortal Emperor, one of your community managers, with Senor Tokyo Punch-Out over here.
Hola.
And yeah, so we got about like 5 seconds of that without being like just completely cracking up.
Straight face it.
Straight face it. Just do it. But no, we'll talk about this a little bit more later on. This community stream, if you are brand new to the stream and you've never seen it and you're like, what the F is going on? Or if you're a regular and you're also like, what the F is going on? What we do on the stream is basically we shout out to our community members. We play a couple games. We give some cool stuff away behind us.
Yep.
And this will all make sense in a little bit.
Yeah. So just to recap the giveaways for this stream, we're going to do 4 chest codes. We're going to do 4 champions packs. We're going to do 3 actually of these Razor Basilisk mice. So let's do a little Wayne's World zoom for you there. So those will be up for grabs, 3 of those. And then we're going to do 4 of these beautiful, as ever, Quake Champions hats. So get you some. All you got to do is be here and be as lovely as you always are in chat. And yeah, we'll be picking randomly from all you beauties and handing out some sweet stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just get right into DreamHack Tours as a recap.
Yeah.
So first time ever we did a 2v2 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever to do a tournament in France for Quake Champions.
Right.
Kind of a big deal.
Pretty big deal. I mean, I saw people saying like, where's the community stream been? We've been out. We've been in France checking it out.
That's right.
I mean, that was a huge tournament. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like 21 teams
Yep.
came out, right? I actually saw some people in here. I saw like Cyberfight. I don't know if that's actually Agent or Base in there, but I saw Nico in there.
Yeah.
Machiavelli's in here too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Vea, we got Mac, we got everybody. But yeah, we had a ton of really, really good teams. It was kind of cool because, you know, from traditionally we've seen our duelers and we've seen our sacrifice teams.
Right.
But now we had some interesting splits, right? So, like for example, from 2Z you had Silence-Sep and Claws were a team.
Yes.
Right? Sleep to Awake. But then you also had Latromi and Cooler teamed up.
Yeah.
So
Team
that was
AMD.
a split from that. And we had Zran is actually playing with Toxic.
Yeah.
And they were just some really, really good games.
That was
so many. Like the thing that I love so much about 2v2 is I feel like in 1v1, as intense as it is, you don't get those frags back and forth where as you and your teammate and you're kind of like flexing what your abilities are and how you can support each other, where you can basically like keep just like passing that torch back and forth with like gaining control of it. I don't know, there's something about that with 2v2 where it's just you and one other bud to play with that just like gets my fire going.
And Effortless in the chat right now basically summed it up. He had Visor and one of the Galena's totems in there.
Yeah.
And like that's a team that we saw quite a bit of.
Yeah.
You know, it's having Visor and being able to call out. And we actually had comms for the first time, which was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was super
like
fun.
I loved hearing the comms. There were some good moments, and we didn't bleep any of it out, which I loved. Was perfect.
Yeah,
we're an M-rated game now. We got our rating, so we can we can curse. We can do it.
Yeah, there was like a Festive Turtle side give moment that was pretty good. Oh god, the best
Corvidae was great because they had the running counter.
Yeah,
Dan was perfect.
Dan DeKing, who was previously Astro Boy, him and his mate it's just a tour de force of the F word and like the funniest.
That was perfect.
That was such a good clip. But yeah,
like having being able to hear like the Visor player being like, okay, this is where someone is, and then Galena's healing them with the totems and stuff. It was just cool to see, and I think there's like interesting stories. Like everybody talks about like, duel makes for a lot of great tension, and there's the anticipation, the lead up kind of to it.
Right.
And there are some interesting upsets that you can see in duel, and that's like totally fun to see. But like 2v2 is like this great dynamic between players who, like you said, like just make up interesting teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Sleep to Awake, we even had.
We had Liquid, we had the Maestro
Liquid,
boys,
we had
Pompa.
we had 3 Maestro teams.
Oh yeah.
In there.
There was EU, UK, and
Pompa
NA.
was really cool. Yeah. So we had some real good competition in there. The VODs are up if you haven't seen them. Go check them out. They're on this channel. Check them out after this.
Yeah, they're all saved in highlights now by like per day.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of that, I mean, huge shout out to. I want to make this transition here. So, Liquid, as you guys know, shout outs to Raf and DeHang. They did real well. Only dropped one round in the whole tournament. But I wanted to show off some of our beautiful community's artwork for this. And I actually want to set the tone here first with this.
Which one are we doing? The pregame one?
Yeah, this is the pregame.
Right.
So this just sort of sets the tone for this whole stream today, because it's all about community, really. And you know, if you can't picture yourself as a 2v2 team, as sort of a tag team World Wrestling Federation macho dudes, then I feel like, you know, you need to get good and you need to start over, because I feel like you've got to have that mindset of, you know, top ropes, sleeper holds, and just like, you know, team DDTs.
And this is how I want people to come out.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
in future 2v2 tournaments, I want to see the pyrotechnics. I want to see like the flash, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see like.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Let's get the music going.
Yeah.
Like, teams, send us your music.
Right, please.
Let's see that.
Let's get smoke.
This was by the way, we should say that this was Zeus.
This is Zeus, yeah.
Before this was before the.
Before the piece that we're about to show you in a minute.
Yeah.
This was the pregame.
This was pregame.
This is the appetizer for the fan art that, you know, that changed the world here.
Yeah.
So we got another one to show here from one of our favorites. This is Mia. So if you guys haven't checked out her stuff already, she does awesome art for all kinds of games, including Quake Champions. And this was her tribute post to Rafa and DeHang. As you can see, she's got the Liquid logo on Galena's front piece, and you've got both Rafa and DeHang and the logo in Visor's oversight. It's just...
It's perfect. It's great.
And you even got a little peeker in there and an American flag. It's like, like cue the music. You know what I'm saying? Just like cue it. So that's a beautiful painting done by Mia. Props.
Zeus
and then here we go. Here was Zeus's follow-up, which is funny because initially when he had sent, he's like, all right, I'm going to do something special for you guys. And then he did the WWE thing. He's like, guys, this is not it, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm still working. Give me a couple days. So this is what he said was the game that he thought like turned the tide for Liquid. This was when DeHang was running Strog and Peaker, and Rafa was going Visor. This was his tribute on Awoken, which is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Just look at it. Just
like,
look at it.
That's something else I want to call out in 2v2 too, because like obviously with the Permia drawing and like what Effortless was saying in chat, and everybody could see, you know, we had a lot of Visor and Galena.
We
and
did.
Obviously they make an amazing team.
Sure.
And that's great to have.
Yeah.
But you know what I loved in this was we saw some like unorthodox picks.
That's true.
Right? Like DeHang came out and he showed everybody like, yo, Strog's a competitor.
Yeah.
You know, like, and nobody knew how to handle it.
True.
Which was like crazy. So the Awoken match, I mean, he was pulling out some stuff. Like I remember there was like this one, because he uses Peaker as sort of like just not fire and forget, but just fire off rocket, right?
Yeah.
No flying around, no
just
using the pulse blaster.
Immediately.
100 damage,
Sprint,
gets himself in a better place.
Yeah.
And he was doing things where he would like jump off and like fire it and then like rail, and it was just like.
Yeah.
And then another team I want to call out too is Turtle Recall.
Yeah.
Because Turtle Recall, they were using they used Keel.
Yeah, Festive Turtle.
BJ.
Turtle had Keel and BJ, and
Yeah.
like, man, especially on I think it was Corrupted Keep. Her BJ, the way it was BJ and Galena, the way they were basically controlling the between lightning and the power up to Mega, it was awesome. Like watching that BJ pop off, and what's so beautiful about that was she uses the Quake 1 Thunderbolt lightning gun, which I love so much because you so rarely see how it's a centered weapon and then it gets tilted, and it looks so badass to see that thing tilted. Every time it would just, it would make my day every time that she would use that thing.
Yeah,
so
we
definitely saw some different compositions and some cool stuff. And I think it's such a different meta than Duel that it's really fun to watch that evolve.
Yeah, and
for sure.
You know, definitely going to be future 2v2 championships in the future. Like, it's going to be great.
Oh yeah. So speaking of those tournaments, we've also got Battlefy, ESL, Go4, and of course Quake Open League. Those are ongoing. We've got some last night. We've got some coming up, I think, tonight and tomorrow and this weekend. So if you haven't already, check those out. And if you're interested, the cool thing about all these tournaments is not only are they cash prizes, but they're all different levels. So if you're like, oh, I like dueling, but I'm in like bronze, I'm a scrub. It's like, guess what? You can play other bronze scrubs and get better there. So, you can always find like the right competition in a really, really awesome community around like wherever you're at and whatever mode you're looking for.
Speaking of tournaments and community tournaments,
Yeah.
and this whole thing is about community, Spud's in here. Spud's running a tournament.
Yeah, Spud's got his golden Spud. How
Yeah.
could I forget?
Yeah.
This is the second one that he's done, and it features all the top Australian players in what looks like a pretty badass setup. I think that happens this weekend. It's hard to keep all these straight, but we are going to have a calendar that's coming up soon, and we'll talk more about that in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be way easier to follow all this stuff.
Yeah.
Who could forget, he says. Who could forget indeed. But also something I really wanted to point out that is really, really cool that's been happening is actually Zepp, or X-Hep, as some people in America pronounce his name, and Vea have been doing a brand new series called Noobs Anonymous. They just started yesterday, but the idea is, we were talking at Tours, basically, if I'm not telling the story incorrectly, I'm pretty sure when he got started in Quake 2, he actually found this group called Noobs Anonymous, and it was really cool because everybody would go in there and they would have either pro players or veterans or a whole mixture of people, but they would basically do like almost like master classes, just like
Right.
like pickup clinics on, let's do strafe jumping today, let's do circle strafing, let's do rocket jumps, like let's talk about even just like if you watch they've already got a VOD up from yesterday, and I think they're going to get a schedule and stuff together soon, so look out for that, and they just got a Discord started for it, but it's really, really cool because it's even just like him going into the settings and saying like, for new players that don't know like what about my graphics settings? Like what about my game settings? Like what about crosshairs? Just like showing the ins and outs and like the learnings that we all collectively, trade this information around. But maybe if you're coming into the game, you're like, what the hell?
You don't
is
know
all
what
this
it is.
stuff?
You don't know where to start. Like,
Yeah.
that's super helpful.
Yeah, so huge shout out to both Vea and
sure.
Zepp for starting Noobs Anonymous, and anybody who's interested, get anybody new into the game in there, and if you're interested in helping them out and maybe doing some of your own stuff in there, talk to them, and I'm sure we could get everybody in there and get everybody on the same page, so we just keep building the community. But yeah, I want to take a pause real quick because there's a lot of stuff in PTS, and not everybody's in. We're trying to get more people in wave by wave,
Right.
but there's some balance changes upcoming in the June patch that I wanted to talk about.
And for what we're going to talk about here is stuff that you haven't seen yet. So
That's true.
We always ask that people don't necessarily post the patch notes outside of the PTS forums.
Yeah.
I know, of course, you guys are going to do it. We're not going to come down on you about it.
We're going to find you, we're going to kill you.
Wasn't me that said it.
No, we won't.
But-
in the
but-
game.
In the game.
In the game. Yeah, we'll track you down in the game.
Yeah.
And frag you. In the game.
But the reason is because with PTS, like, things are always in flux. We can have like a build drop. We had a build drop internally yesterday that changes a lot of things, and actually you might not see that before.
You're not going to see it.
You're not going to see it before it goes live.
Yeah.
But it is actually based on a lot of feedback that people have been saying.
Yeah.
And we'll get through. Let's just go down the list. I
Sure.
think.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good stuff that people were asking for
That's
based
true.
on the changes.
Yeah.
And we can explain some of those changes too for people who haven't been following along with the PTS saga.
Exactly. So first we'll start with the basic stuff, and then we'll get into some of the more requested things that I think a lot of people are going to be happy about. So first, in the base stuff, basically the three different champion types broken up into light, medium, and heavy. If you haven't been in the PTS, you'll notice that in the new build they actually have different starting stacks and different base speeds, right? So for light, the base speed is now 320. The base stack, they start with 0 armor. They've got a max of 50 and an overmax of 125. And then their health starts at 125 and ticks down to 100. That's actually, that health changes for everybody across the board. So everybody starts with 125 health, slowly ticks down to 100, and then that's their base.
It's just 100.
And then just like, so 320 for light, and now for medium, it goes down to 310, but their armor starts at 50, has a max of 100, and now the overmax is 175, which is actually pretty sweet. It's a pretty good medium situation for our medium champs. And then for heavy, this is really interesting. The base speed goes down to 300, but The base stack, they start with armor 100 over 150, and the overmax is 225. And again, their health, just like everybody, is 125, ticks down to 100 to start. So those are pretty big changes, and I think we're going to see, I have a prediction that we're going to see a little bit more heavy champions in the meta for the next coming tournaments, just because I think that they're going to be a little bit more viable, and we're going to see, on the same token, I think we're going to see a little bit more lights, honestly, than we've been seeing.
So one of the changes that I was talking about that is coming and is going to be live when this build goes live is a lot of people were saying, well, lights are kind of at a disadvantage right now on PTS, right? Because the light armor is 25. Yeah. Well, basically, it's going to be more like yellow armor now. So it is going to be 50 armor. Yeah. Light armor pickups are going to be 50 armor.
That's a big deal.
So that's a pretty big deal. Yeah. That should make it feel a little better. Yep. It's still going to be 30-second. Is it 30-second respawn for armor?
I think armor is still 30.
Health bubbles go back down to 15.
Right. That's a big change too. Yeah. And then health actually decays faster, so it's 3 points a second across the board. That's how health decays now. And then something that I think a lot of people are going to be happy on, I see Xander talking about it right now. Both for zoom and unzoom rail, it goes to 90 damage. I'm going to say it again because people are going to be popping off here. 90 damage for rail. That's zoomed and unzoomed. Yep. I saw somebody ask me about merchandise as a total aside. We just got a new store up. Go to gear.bethesda.net, and you can see there's a pre-order for a heather gray and black big Quake symbol Quake Champions t-shirt. Highly recommended. I'll be having all the ones I can afford to get, so that's on pre-order right now. But anyways, back to business here. Galena's actually got some pretty big changes too.
Yeah.
So and I think people are going to be pretty happy with this for the most part.
Galena's already changed on PTS, right? Yeah. She can now. So her totems had a pretty big change. First off, she can only lay down 3 totems instead of 5 totems. Yeah. And each one of these totems now can heal every teammate once. Right. And they can also do overmax. Now, on PTS right now, it's healing for 75. That's a lot. We're dialing that back down to 50. Right. And because of the health change, especially with lights, well, really anybody, because everybody goes down to 100 health. Yep. After is the normal stack, the base stack. Start, we're dialing down the damage to 75.
From 100.
From 100, exactly. Yes, which is what it is on live. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty big changes for Galena. Galena's moving into more of a support role, and I think obviously with how she performed in 2v2, that's gonna be surprise, it's no surprise really. But in team deathmatch, if you've got 3 friends running around, they all need to heal, and now they can all heal up. Also, speaking of healing,
thank you, Weiser, by the way. He's calling out my Mimic shirt.
Oh yeah, you're not wearing the. We have something about that flower shirt later on in the stream too. Yeah, another piece of art.
That's true.
But
there's one big change that I think a lot of people were asking about from PTS and even before PTS. So Galena was one of the big ones, but the other biggest one, of course, is Anarchy.
Right.
So Anarchy's injection heal now does 50 HP, and it will heal overmax compared to before.
Yep.
Also, his injection bonus only adds 1 to max health, but it does not add to overmax, and his 125 is his overmax, which basically gives you that hover tank medal when you reach there.
And Anarchy's his health decays faster than everybody else. Yeah. So he's basically decaying at 1 HP every third of a second. So he decays 3 HP per second. So that's pretty big. So the idea is, Anarchy's a junkie. He's always trying to shoot up. He gets his injection. He goes out. He gets health. He's
dedicated to the life.
He's dedicated to the life. He goes out. If he grabs the mega. Yeah. There's also a cap. We should mention that there is a cap on his stat, because he can't get up to like 175 or something like that. It caps off at 125 for his injection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's important to note, because if he's, if he grabs Mega, you don't want him to be like constantly juicing up to like 120, 175.
You'd be wasting
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and a lot of this stuff, we're just talking about numbers and all this crazy stuff. It's going to make a hell of a lot more sense when you're playing it. So look forward to the patch notes for when that comes out. We just wanted to get those things out of the way and sort of celebrate some of the changes, which were very much informed by you guys, like the rail change, the armor change, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe we should explain why the hell we're wearing like a luchador mask.
Okay, let's explain it, because I kind of, I mean.
Is it time, are you guys just used to it now? Is this just like what we look like?
No, it's great, because I'm laughing my head off, because they're all like, I can't take this seriously. It's like. Yeah. I don't know what part of this is supposed to be serious.
When will Easter end? It'll end the next patch.
Yes.
So get your Easter stuff if you haven't already.
Get ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to explain the story?
Sure, yeah. This stuff? We actually had a friend of ours from Quake Champions in this very stream, our buddy named Gerardo. He reached out maybe 3 or 4 streams ago, and he was like, hey, I didn't get any Quake Champions hat. Do you want to trade for a sombrero and a luchador mask? And I was like,
yes.
Abso-effing-lutely, I want to do that. And then he was like, well, how about like one or the other? And I was like, well, there's 2 of us. And I was like, we can send 2 hats. And so just like a angel from heaven, he made it happen. And from Mexico, a couple weeks later, in a giant crazy box that I'd almost forgotten what the hell it was, because it was it was a giant box.
It had 1 million stamps on it.
And it had 1 billion stamps, yeah. Our buddy Gerardo came through, and so I thought, why not represent, the hats from all countries. So if you guys have hats from your countries and you want to do a trade, just hit us up on Discord.
Let us know.
And let's make it happen. Or, I'm sorry, let's make it cappin'. Oof.
Oof.
That actually hurt me, and I love this type of shit.
Ooh, all right.
That hurt me. I'm
Just
sorry.
Moving on.
Apologies. Apologies. All right. Real talk. Let's get into. We've always tried to highlight stuff for community streamers and community content makers all over the world, but we haven't ever really just sat down and said, let's just do like a playlist of some of the fun stuff from recent. Like,
right.
Let's just go through.
Let's show
and
it
highlight
off. I mean, our community makes the most awesome shit around,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Like, let's just show it off.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna kick this off with.
We're just gonna go down the line with these.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite gore analysis
right.
I've seen of. This is a girl named Maggie's first time in playing PTS with gore. Here we go.
Right.
There's his butt. There's his
Glorified butts.
So that's what I love about it, is instead of getting in there and saying, all right, let's get everybody in here, let's get a custom match, she's like, I'm gonna just see what it looks like. I'm just gonna get a suicide out there. And I love that she's just like, I did the gore, wait a second, that's BJ's butt, holler at his butt. So shout out to a girl named Maggie. Keep the streams alive.
All
Here
right.
we go. We've got this next one.
Oh, I can't do it.
Our buddy's down.
It's my egg. I pushed it out, guys. Isn't it pretty?
So that's basically, I think that there were some questions about where the hell the eggs come from. It's our buddy from the Netherlands. It's
Yeah.
Zep. So
They are all him.
Thanks for the spring stuff, man. Really appreciate you and Sorbet working together and making that dream come true for us.
All right.
And then I want to get into a montage. So I want to start talking about abilities.
All
Or
right.
actually, no. Let's do deaths.
Going?
Yeah.
Let's do
so
deaths?
so I want to talk about NBA Jam level stuff here.
Yeah, exactly. You could do
Let's do a dire orb shout out.
Okay.
Yo.
I just want to say too, like, if you haven't checked out Death's clips, and he's got 1 million of them because he was posting them all in the channel that we're all in. Go check those out because some are hilarious.
Not all safe for work.
Not all safe for work.
But some
that's
really-
the one we could show right there.
some funny ass stuff in there. That's his NBA Jam buckets dire orb contribution
Buckets.
though. All right, so now I want to sort of get into abilities here. I want to say who could hype us up the most, who could make a montage. None other than our friend from down under, the elusive Spud
He's
Hunter.
here.
He's
right
here.
now in the building.
I mean, you literally thought I was taking the piss, right? You literally thought I was taking the piss. But Doom Guy, day in, day out, I'm practicing left, right, and center. Left, right, center. Block. Block the bullshit. Block the bullshit. Dance around. Dance around. Left, right. Left, right.
You know, that's just good life advice and Quake advice.
Yeah.
Just block the bullshit
Block the
all the
bullshit.
time. Just get it out of there.
Yeah, and so I thought it'd be perfect to follow that up with when you've got Spud Hunter. He's showing you how to do it. He's showing you what it looks like when you get in there with Doomslayer. You block the bullshit. You land all your hits. I wanted to kind of follow it up with what happens when you start laughing hard enough where you basically you can block the bullshit, but you can't hit a damn thing. And I'm going to warn you for audio.
This is gonna get loud.
If you've never seen Squeeze
I
Toys
turned this
stream, welcome, because they're all this good, every single one of them. Here we go. Wait for Berserk.
Oh, rip speakers.
So that's what it looks like when you get so pumped to hit that Doomslayer Berserk that you just literally miss every single punch, every single one of them. But
See, it's not a lock on.
Yeah, it's not. See, everyone that's like, oh, this is bullshit. It's a lock on. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. So that was a perfect clip from our buddy Squeeze Toy. And then this is what it looks like. This is
Barty.
Barty from BPS Skibbenheims.
Barty.
Showing us what it looks like in Instagib. Popping off, losing his mind. Look at that focus. Woo. Can we get Barty an Instagib sponsor already? Because look at that laser focus.
I just love how he's basically he has all the composure of someone just moving windows around, you know? I'm just gonna drag this file over here, click, drag this file over here, click.
He's in Windows 3.1 just organizing stuff, just putting stuff where it belongs. Okay, next up we've got, this is one of my favorite ability exchanges in Instagib. This is Vea and Zep from Vea Stream.
Really?
The evil laugh is so good.
And it's so perfect. It's like, oh, I got you with my Strog, but it's like, wait for it. That's when the grenade blows up, and that's when Strog's body is not. It's
just
exposed.
as planned.
It's exposed, exactly. It's pretty cheeky. So now we've got. This is where I think so far they've been pretty safe for work as far as language goes, but now we've got. This is what happens when you talk smack before you actually kill somebody. So this is Kazmatics TV dueling fish fins.
Hey, Kaz. Hey. 10 pounds of shit. Fuck. No, I finished what you were gonna say, dude. It's okay. You can finish before me, SBJ.
You know, bants are okay.
Yeah.
You can have bants in game.
Exactly.
Just make sure you're timing them right.
Just make sure after you kill him, you'd be like 10 pounds of shit. That was so good. All right, next up, this is just talking about when things go your way or don't go your way. This is a clip from our buddy I Am 40 Lions.
40.
And this is a quad run that starts out with can't buy a bucket and ends up pretty well. Pretty fantastic.
Smash second. Everybody parted the seas. Why? There you go. Everybody borrowed me. Fantastic. More. I need more. Yes, good. This is fantastic. This is good. Yes, good, good. Fantastical analysis. Well, that turned out a little better than we thought, didn't it? No, not like this. Not like this.
I'll have you pay special attention to that beard because that is just the most beautiful beard.
You know,
I've
I
seen
want to
on
say,
Earth.
like,
On Earth.
one thing, speaking of community videos, and we didn't get this one because it was just today,
Yeah.
but if you notice in this video, 40 does that wall jump with Nyx.
Yeah.
Rocket Jump
Rocket
Ninja's
Jump
in
Ninjas.
here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you haven't checked it out, he put up a video today
Oh, it's beautiful.
that is all about Nyx's wall jump with use of the starting nail gun.
Yeah.
And there's some really cool tricks that you can do off of that.
Yeah, they're
like
pretty badass.
some of them are pretty tight, especially on Blood Covenant.
Yeah. Huge shout out to Rocket Jump Ninja.
For real.
All right, so now we've got
I love
we
this
posted this clip a while ago, but I never get sick of it. This is right after Strog's release. This is Yakumo and a bunch of other community beauties in there just building bridges, just making dreams come true. Let's take a look.
Yep. End of the one.
Wrong side.
There's a gap in the middle. Someone has to close the gap. All right. And the last speaker closer to the teleporter, please. Second to last, closer to this last speaker. All right. Little bit.
Drop the one who's at the back.
Now.
Go down lower. Go down lower, lower. That's it. Go.
So good, so good.
Okay, so I recorded that.
I mean, if anybody's curious, that's what teamwork
Yeah,
looks like.
it's not about, you know, all about destruction and giving people and breaking things down. It's about putting things together. Everybody coming together, building
Okay,
a
guys,
continental
can we go
railroad.
play? Can we go get fragging now?
That's so beautiful. I love that clip. Thank you, Yakumo, and everyone involved. So now I wanted to show off a couple of other really great community art pieces that we've seen recently. Let's keep this first one. This is this is JH Chris. This is totally badass, and it reminds me a lot of, like, you remember the like Scary Stories You Can Tell in the Dark? I think it was like Stephen Gamble was his name.
Yeah.
He did this kind of like wispy, sort of like dark art. This shit is rad.
Stuff that'll stick with you and haunt your nightmares for the rest of your life.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, still thinking about it.
Those are children's books, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. So
this is so cool. It's you know, you've got all the Quake 1 monsters here.
Yep.
Like the 1,000 young.
That's right. And I love that the Ranger pose and how small he looks comparatively.
Yeah.
With that double barrel out.
It's like he's almost like coming out of like a slip gate, you know, with that trail coming off of him right there.
Yeah.
And just you see a bunch of, like, let's see, we've got Shambler back here.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Death Knights.
Yep. Regular knights. You got
Regular Knights, all kinds of things.
The ogres.
The ogres.
Their pineapples firing out. I love it.
Is this the Vor right
Yeah,
here? That's a
exactly
Vor?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. I haven't heard the word Vor
In a while, right?
Yeah. It brings me back. It's good stuff. And then it wouldn't be right to not call this out, because this next one from our buddy Johan Ernold, he had submitted this for the art contest we
Right,
ran
we had an
a
art
couple months
contest
ago.
last year.
But when he submitted it, which was still in like the top 5, I definitely know, I can't remember what number it was exactly, it wasn't even finished and it was still top 5. So this is what it looks like completed, and my God, like what he did with colors here and what he did with the poses and like all of the composition is just totally badass. This has been my background since he finished it, because
Like,
I love it.
And I called this out when it was still like, because I remember very clearly that the Sorlag was super unfinished and kind of just like an idea.
Yeah.
But I just love like the Lion King, like Pride Rock going on here that she's standing on.
Totally. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. You know, it's funny, like,
She's the
I didn't
chosen
even put
one.
that together, that it was the Pride
That's what
Rock.
she
It's
is.
exactly what it is.
That's what I'm going to choose to
Shout
believe
out
was
to
the inspiration
Lion
there.
King. Shout out to childhood. Shout out to all that stuff. And then also, this was another shout out to our boy Zeus. So
you got to set this one up.
A couple community streams ago, I wore this this floral shirt, and I can't remember who it was in chat, but they were like, "Oh, this is like Sorlag's spring themed shirt." And then I think somebody was just like, "Oh, hey Zeus, like, could you just like throw that together? Go ahead and make some art of that." And then it was like, I think like 5 hours later, this beauty just appears.
The most adorable Sorlag.
Changes our lives forever. So if you want to see what Sorlag looks like as a chibi baby, well, like, you got it, and it's beautiful. And let's get shirts made, and let's all live under the same beautiful dreamland sky. But last but not least, I think the best way to follow this whole thing up has got to be a clip from none other than our buddy from down under, the Spudster.
Well done.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
I just want that as like a Twitter gif. Like if I go into Twitter and I type in "well done," someone needs to make that and just have the text underneath it.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'd use it all the time.
Yeah.
I'd use it in my daily life.
It's beautiful. So, anyways, again, keep them coming. Everybody's streaming. We love you guys. We're super happy to have such an awesome community of people making super hilarious stuff and spreading the love. Keep on doing it. We're going to keep on trying to feature you guys every so often. Just keep it coming. Just like let's all just be in the arena together. Let's just make dreams come true. Let's do it.
Also, Machiavelli's thinking like put the sparkle on his teeth when he does it. See, I want that in the gift too.
Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
want all these things.
That'd be good. So,
Marky Music asks, what champ theme do you want to hear next? Oh, man.
Damn. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You had that like Baller Strong track.
What does Chad
Anarchy
think?
track.
Yeah, there's the Galena one rules.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is it Keel? Who's next? Should it be Keel maybe? Peeker? Oh, Peeker. That's a deep cut.
Give Peeker his own
Dude,
theme.
Peeker or Visor? Oof, that's a tough call.
Visor would be kind of cool.
Visor would be
Visor
cool.
would be kind of cool.
I don't advisor against it. I actually support that. I really do.
Oh man,
I really do.
That was.
I'm fine with that one. That one stays. Don't delete that VOD. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Visor. So
I see a lot of people saying Slash. I see a lot of people saying Sorlag.
Slash.
You know what? You know what? I'll tell you what. Don't make it yet. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Next Tuesday, for the Quakestion of the day, we're gonna put up a poll.
Okay.
On Twitter.
Okay.
We're gonna tag Marky in it.
Okay.
We're gonna put this to the people. What track do you want to see next?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, we'll do
All
that.
right, let's do that.
We'll poll it. Put it to the poll.
We'll put a poll on.
Don't forget to vote Tuesday, because your vote matters. Okay? Your vote matters. Well done. All right.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Let's play some of this damn game
Let's
already.
play some games.
Let's get into the game. We got
Let's
giveaways.
get some stuff away.
Galore. Patrick,
we got a lot of
Maestro,
stuff to get to,
whenever
man.
you're ready. I mean, we've just got so many giveaways. So, I think first up, we're just gonna start straight in with this this Basilisk Razer mouse. Props to Razer. Thank you guys for the giveaways. We love to give you guys as much cool stuff as we can. So, we're going to do pretty soon here a drawing. But meanwhile, we're going to jump into the game. And let's see, where are we queued up in?
Where are we queued up in? Virginia, Ohio, Dallas.
Okay.
Yep. Those are three that are closest.
Word.
So Virginia, Ohio, and Dallas, if you want to queue up. Who do I want to play that I haven't played in a while?
Yeah, let's do some Keel.
Let's do some Keel.
Hell yeah.
Do I have the shades on? Oh, no.
That looks pretty good.
Bright skins.
I like it. Full bright skins. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it like that.
Instagive, Deathmatch, TDM.
Yep.
Let's go.
Training map needs to be in customs. So Monoxide is talking about the new PTS training map, which, I mean, that's something we didn't talk about a lot of, right? Is having bots.
Yeah.
At the start of the show, because we were focused on talking about balance changes.
Yeah.
But bots are coming. You know, they're going to be able to queue up against them in any of the quick play modes.
They're going to backfill when people leave.
The backfill when people leave, and vice versa. So if someone wants to join in, it kicks a bot out. It's great.
And they're going to, they're not going to have abilities for phase 1, but what they are going to do is scale to the skill of the players in the match. So you'll always feel like they're not too one way or the other as far as overpowering or super underpowered. They'll be good.
And actually, the end of the tutorial ends with you fighting Scale Bearer as a bot.
That's right.
And it's cool because it's like, it's sort of the like a condensed version of DM6 almost, right?
It's like a remix.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. I like that map. So first Razor Mouse, Basilisk goes to drum roll. Calamore 111. Calamore 111, congratulations. We'll holler at you. Post this. What's our process again for hollering? I don't even remember.
So the way we have to do it now,
because Twitch doesn't let you whisper.
Yeah, Twitch unfortunately got rid of the messages.
Right.
So Calamore, check your Twitch whispers. We're gonna send you a whisper on Twitch, and get all your info and send that along to you straight away.
Yep.
And again, folks, don't worry if you aren't in North America. We'll ship these things wherever.
Yeah.
So
we ship wherever you live.
I know a lot of people always ask, like, "Oh, I'm in like Argentina."
Yeah,
or
they're like, "Oh no, how will you get my pants to New Zealand?" We'll ship your pants.
We'll ship your pants.
We'll ship your pants.
Dude, Quake pants. Actually, we do have Quake pants.
Do we?
Yeah, we have the Knicks.
Leggings.
The Knicks leggings.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. And our buddy, what was I gonna say? Love and Peace, our Japanese friend, has done a super awesome stitch version of both jeans and a shirt, which have got all kinds of cool insignia on them. Shout out to our boy.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
We should
Knicks
post that in the next
Italy.
next community stream.
What's
we'll
up,
get a
Chicos?
picture of that.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna run around in my pants all day. I encourage that. I do. Having pants on is a good thing.
I mean, at least when you're out, right? Like, when you're home, that's your business. You can do what you want.
You get your comfy pants, whatever those look like, or whether or not they're actual pants or just your raw legs. It's whatever. It's whatever you guys feel like.
Just do what feels good, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Do what feels good.
you gotta be comfortable in Quake, right?
That's right.
Don't have any impediments between you and the frags. Pants are an impediment. Just get them out of there.
Pretty good.
Can you wall jump with the Knicks leggings? I don't know. I wouldn't try it. I cannot endorse.
When are the hat and mask getting the game? Not sure. No ETA on that yet. Stay tuned.
But I would love it though.
Stay tuned.
Ooh.
That's why Machiavelli plays naked, folks. Because he's got to be comfortable. It's important.
Yeah.
It's very important. Spud's leaving. It's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. Get some sleep.
Yeah, dude. Spudding
See ya,
out over
Spud.
there. Later, dude. Also, don't remember. Well done. Johnny Two Hats over here.
Yeah. You know, I didn't even realize that you were wearing that second hat the first time.
I can't not wear the Quake hat. It's always on.
That's true.
It's always on.
brand.
Yep. I sleep with
Constantly.
it. Yep. It's always on. Machiavelli plays naked, and I sleep naked with a Quake hat on. Confirmed. I don't think I can sleep naked. When are you announcing the game type to be used at QuakeCon? I think that's going to be next week. I'm not positive yet. Everything's still getting finalized on that, though. Zippy nappy. If you missed the news about the rail, it's going to be 90 both zoom and unzoomed in the June patch. So look forward to that. No word right now on alternate announcer packs. It's something we're definitely looking into, Halo, but no ETA on that. And also same with the demo system. It's something that we've messed around with, but there is no. I mean, right now we're focusing on, as you know, balance changes, quality of life changes, and a lot of good onboarding stuff and daily reward stuff to make it even more fun to play and log in every day.
Any word on peaker hats?
Any word on peaker hats? Damn, if there is a word, let me know. I want to know.
A hat that was shaped like
yeah,
peaker,
holler at your boy if there's a peaker hat in the works already.
I'd be down with that.
I don't know, Effortless, about the Ventrilo raffle at QCon.
I'm not sure at all.
Zero data on that.
We should have like a lot more info on QuakeCon coming up though, including like signups and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see here. Honestly, talking about what's in PTS and not in PTS as far as patch notes goes, if you're already in, you can compare the patch notes when they come out for June. There's a billion new patch notes, so saying line by line what's in and what's not in, it's never going to happen.
There's a lot.
Let's see. Scrolling. Werewolf champion win, please. Lime slushy. This isn't Killer Instinct, but I like where your head's at. Let's put it that way. Yeah, there's zero info right now on CTF. We're still working on stuff internally, but it's not going to be anytime real soon. So set your expectation for that. No, there will not be a PTS update before the June build. We said that already. I'll say it again. We are not both beautiful people, Effortless. You and everyone else here are, and if we are, it's because of the glow of the stream of all of your chats that are illuminating us into a hand puppet that makes a heart for all of you. We love you guys.
Oh, I thought you were going to go something completely different. I thought you were going to say a hand puppet that makes a dab, referencing something else that happened.
Oh, no. I see. No, it's not that. That was funny, though.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a good stream.
I don't even know how I would get my hands into that position.
I know.
But it's amazing.
Jurassic Fire, when can we expect Commander Keen? I don't know, but I would love that idea, so, you know. I'm looking forward to it as much as you are if it's in the cards. Let's put it that way.
What would you guys want Commander Keen's ability to be?
Keen's ability? Damn, that's a good question. Is it going to be helmet related? Because I feel like he's marked by that helmet pretty strongly. Let's see here. When are you putting in a Respect the Paco reference in QC? I feel like it's already in chat here, and I feel like we're getting it. It's already been happening. It's literally popping off right now as we speak. Love to see maps and weapon skins created by the community. Would that happen? I mean, we're still in super early access here, so you know, let's wait to have that conversation when we're full out of that for a long time and have got all the stuff in that we want. I don't think it's going to happen anytime before then. And by I don't think, I mean it's not. Let's see. 90 rail.
I'm still playing with that PTS tri-bolt.
Oh, nice.
Like trying to.
You're like, no, it works.
Like I'm just trying to shoot like approximately where it's going to explode when they're going to land there.
The tri-bolt, if you guys haven't been in PTS, is totally awesome now, and it's a really, really viable weapon that has a really cool use and range, and I think you guys are going to really like it come the June patch if you haven't messed with it yet. Winter Clans coming to Quake Champions? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I know it is in the...
It's in the cards.
It's in the cards. I'm just not sure. Again, right now it's just getting all the stuff that we'd already talked about together, testing it, and making sure it's all super gravy.
Yeah.
And making, you know, as you guys have noticed, like, optimization has been one of the main features for the last, 6 months to a year. And, you know, both with how the game feels, I know I've seen a lot of people on PTS be like, oh, the mouse feels smoother, the game feels smoother. There's a lot of things happening, all of which are not necessarily called out in the patch notes, that are always making things smoother and making things just better optimized, running better, both netcode and actual game optimization. Do I also get a PTS invite? Again, we do those every so often, and when we do, we'll call attention to it. Look first on our Discord, which is discord.gg/Quake. And then what we did last time is we did a sign-up that lasted about 72 hours, I think, and that was basically a web page that we linked to from Twitter and from Facebook. But yeah, just look for our Discord for when we announce the next wave. But again, there's not going to be a new PTS update until post-June June live build update, so you're not missing anything.
Yeah. So, Zippy was asking about more Q2 weapon skins.
Mm-hmm.
There is one in PTS that some people might have actually missed, and that is the shotgun.
That's right. Yeah, we hope to show more of that soon when we actually get closer to it being released, but it's totally badass. So look forward to that.
So that is.
It's funny too because I already feel like the shotguns in this game are really good. Like I used to only prefer the Doom 2 one, and then I got kind of hooked on the El Diablo one. I think just like a placebo. It feels like it loads faster. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I know it doesn't, but it just feels better.
Dude, that's the other thing, right? We're talking about like things that make you feel good. Like if it's the skin that makes you feel like you're doing a little better, or like, people used to like move to the side when they're dodging rockets, and they're just like,
like that
it
Super
helps.
Mario jump mom lean
moving
thing.
the NES controller, right?
You gotta it's like motion control without anything hooked up to your body, like haptics or something. Yeah, exactly. Somebody asked, are we going to be watching and paying attention to the CSL tournament? You bet your ass we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That $100,000 prize pool has to come from somewhere. And
that's
guess
tight.
where it comes from.
I mean, I don't know if
we're super pumped.
Announce yet or steal their thunder on how many schools have entered, but it's a pretty awesome number.
Yeah.
Like I'm really happy. With the number of people who are like showing up for.
Marky Music is asking a question very close to Mortal Emperor's heart. He says, is QC going to get a hidden Dopefish Easter egg?
Yeah, like that is definitely something that I'm asking.
I was going to say, if it ever does, it's going to be probably because of this guy. Because this guy loves Dopefish. Loves it.
It's so good. And it's
good.
in everything.
It
Come on.
is.
It's got to be. You can't have an id game without Dopefish. Come on.
Yeah. That's right. Somebody was asking about purchasing stuff and shards. I don't think it's coming in June, but if you watch the dev stream, David Saunders actually talked about some upcoming changes to the economy that are going to be really good, I think, for everybody. And I think it's some stuff that we're just basing on player feedback. So we'll be announcing all that when it actually comes to fruition in the live build, but it's going to be good. So look forward to that. And you will have a reason to have shards. Don't worry. So if you're stacking them up and you're like, oh God, I can't do anything with these, there will be a good use for them. Don't worry. Any ETA on new music, Jericho, Russ? No, not right now. It's basically just a matter of implementing it and figuring out the right place and time to do it, and just having the time to do it.
But you guys have heard some of the new music that we do have, and some of the trailers that we've been putting out recently. Like there's a lot of cool new music.
Yeah, it's badass.
That has been created.
Yeah, so look forward to that for sure. I sold all my stuff to get charged with the plasma gun and find out you can't buy it. Why? Yeah, I mean, again, we're still in early access, so stuff with the economy, stuff with the store, this is always in flux. We're still figuring it out, and we appreciate your patience in the meantime of when we're doing that. But again, don't worry. You'll be able to get everything you want in good time. It's just a matter of us getting everything together to make the systems all make as much sense as they can, and all the currencies to be more or less, I think, what you guys are actually hoping for. So don't sweat, just be patient.
Marky Music in QC.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Can I purchase specific skins? No, all skins right now are actually, unless they're in a sale pack, they're always just through backpacks, shards, and reliquaries. Any update to runes? Some are too hard and reward is too weak, asked Mr. Bogey 1988. I think that we have talked about
there are going to be changes coming. I don't know when they're going to be, but like there's a couple things like that. I mean, obviously one of them is like certain challenges are just hard to do.
Yeah.
So we're doing a what's the word? It's not overhaul, but it's basically an audit of some of those. And then the other thing is, well, things I can't necessarily mention, but they're.
Yeah.
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 We'll leave it at that.
Machiavelli made a funny point. He said, "There's music in Quake." He said, "I always just thought it was the death screams were the music." I mean.
Oh, you know what?
What's that?
But speaking of sound, that's something we didn't talk about either.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was going to save some of that for the end, but yeah.
Oh, are you? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, he brings up a good point. It's funny because in every game I've played multiplayer in the last, I don't know, forever. I've always just turned the music off automatically. So whenever someone's like, "Oh, I don't like the music on that map," I'm like, "What does that sound like? There's music on that map?" But no, I think it will be cool when we get the option of having different music in, and then you can hopefully get a little custom with what plays in what map and
because
stuff.
the
But we're
music
not there
is,
yet.
I mean, some of the music is based on like the different elder gods and things like that. Like,
Yeah, Effortless, I'm going to get to that in a minute, too, about the key giveaways and stuff. Speaking of which, can we do some more? We've got so many things. Ton of giveaways.
oh
to
my
do.
gosh!
You're right.
Wait, we only have.
I didn't even see that.
We only have
message.
how many minutes? Oh, okay.
We got 4 minutes. Let's just crush them.
All right, let's just
give me names. Give me names.
Just throw stuff out.
So we got these. We got these.
Everything must go.
We got a pizza. We got a coca. What do we got? Let's see here.
Now you're making me miss Italy.
Yeah. Italy was tight.
Luca's such a nice place.
It really is. All right. So, Heartless Phil, shout out. Did I say that right? The way you looked at me, I was like, did I not say that right? Now I know it's Heartless,
That's Heartless Phil.
You get a Basilisk, my friend. So, look for your Whisper on Twitch, and we'll be sending you. You'll basically be sending us your info and your address and stuff of where to send it. So, congratulations, Heartless Phil. Keep it real. People are popping off. Want the mouse? Good luck. It's rigged. Everything's rigged that you don't win. I understand. It's a meme for sure. Pizza. I'm just trying to keep up. Honestly, this is really going fast. Quake Hat. Gimme, gimme. GGs. Wow, amazing.
We need more. We need
I'm
need
just
more winners.
trying to read.
We need more winners.
Shit. All right. Boom. Last mouse goes to Patrol 1985. Congratulations. You were born in 1985. You've been on patrol this whole time, and you've won yourself a Basilisk Razor Mouse. Congrats, my friend. So again,
That's a
look out
lifelong
for
achievement right there.
I know, right? It's a Lifetime Achievement Award. So look out for that. We're going to send you a whisper on that. But now we've got 4 of these beauties, these Quake hats. I've heard you guys like hats. Oh, I'm not sure if that's true. Looks like a lot of people are asking about hats, potentially. Please, hats for me. I'm only here every week. I heard that. Give plasma gun. Wish I could. I can't. I want a hat. I understand. Give me a hat, please. Rigged again. It's my birthday. I didn't even see who that was. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's going by too fast. All right. We're getting some names together here. Pulling some names. For everybody popping off, I want a hat for my bald dad. I respect that. You gotta keep his head protected. That almost sounded like an Offspring song, like in the melody. I'll forget that. Delete the VOD. Having a bad hair day, need a hat? Oh, the comb will fix that. But I agree. So would a hat. Let's see. I'm a girl. Waves. Name. Hat. Pull me. The hat, yo. Rigged. Oh, man. Okay, let's see here. My hat. Give me a hat. He's too fast. Need a hat for my long hair. Oh, we got all kinds of hair out here.
All kinds of hair.
We got baldness. Okay, here we go. 4 hats. Count them. We got 3 SH Banana. You get a hat. We got
Ooh, that was nice.
Kemern. CMERON. Kemern, man, you get a hat. Congrats. We got Zita Geek. Zita Geek, you get a hat. And Sir Smooth. Sir Smooth, I can't believe I just did that with my hand. You get a hat. Congratulations. Congratulations. And now we've still got some other stuff to give away. But wait, there's more. We've got 4 chest codes and 4 champions packs.
Ooh, we have more?
Yeah, we're going
All
nuts.
right.
We're going nuts.
Giving everything
We're trying to show
away.
the love.
It's a fire sale.
All right. Even on my birthday. Reapaman02, happy birthday. I'm pretty sure I read that right. It's moving pretty fast. Dark Trainer thinks it's rigged. It's because he hasn't won yet. Soul thinks it's rigged. He hasn't won yet.
Your team has the quad.
The fact that Machiavelli didn't get another one, rigged. Bots and Quake Champions, it's happening. Set your watch. Vea's signature Purple Heart, love it. Effortless says it's rigged. The guy's literally probably wearing a hat right now. Let's see. Somebody wants the Champions pack. Let me buy that hat. I wish I could. It's not in the store because it's a different store than we worked with before. Just got Rocket Jump Ninja. Let's see. Quake is life, Quake is love. Couldn't agree more. Get a hat for my nephew. It's no longer rigged anymore because he won.
I didn't see who said it was their first time, but welcome, first timer.
Welcome. Okay. All right, 4 chess codes here. We've got Kobe D. Kobe D, you got a chess code. We've got the Dancing Fetus, which is just barely safe for work enough to say. Congratulations. Your Ally McBeal episode has been sponsored by a new chess code for Quake Champions.
Wow, 90s references.
Deep cut, deep cut. Hope you guys are old like me, old heads. Next one, Palmer_64. Congratulations, you, my friend, get a chess code. And this person's birthday, so I'm going to try to see if I can say their name right. Let me say it a couple times to myself here. Naharian? Whoever the hell you are, it is your birthday to you, and I am happy to be here with you celebrating. And I would love to give you a chess code, so look out for a whisper on Twitch for that. And last but not least, we've got 4 Champions packs. And again, if you guys aren't familiar, Champions packs are basically the equivalent of the full game plus, because what it is you get custom mode. You get every champion that's released now and forever will be in this game. This is a limited time thing. It won't be around forever, so we're really stoked to be able to give away 4 of them very soon. We're gonna pull from chat, so keep it popping. Keep it fun here, guys. Let's see. Give me orb, please. I got no hat. LOL. Pizza. I want free stuff. Meme. Champions. Respect the Paco. That's not keep it popping. There was an extra O in there. I think you made a mistake. Let's see. You're so sexy. I'll apply that to, obviously, my friend to the right of me in the luchador mask, because the fact he's got a luchador mask with glasses on, tell me you've seen that before. Tell me this is the first time you've seen that, because I would say you're a liar if you say you've seen that before. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Looks like we got some sib in here, some emojis. All right, we're picking people, we're pulling people, we're doing it. Let's keep it lit. All right, we got it. We got the list. Here we go. 4 Champions packs. Number 1, white_insane. You might be white, you might be insane, but I'll tell you what, you're a winner. You're a winner, baby. You get a Champions pack. Next is Trilliance, which I like. It's like 3 versions of Brilliance all in one. Next one, we got Gruesome. He's got the lead spelling. He's got the 5-0 and the 3. Gruesome. Congratulations. You're a winner. You get a Champions pack. And last but not least, we got Embah. E-M-B-A-H. Let's keep the bonfires lit, folks. Let's light the way home. Thank you for being here. We love you for being here, and you get a Champions pack, my friend. So that'll be the last match of the day.
Right on time, right?
I know, yeah. That was really crazy timing there. So, Unicorn Farts in there. Time Swift. Everybody, GG. GG's. Thanks to everybody.
We did a team.
That's
Purple
been here.
team, too. Well, except for...
Quick set of expectation, too. There isn't any new champions or modes for June, but we do have all the optimization we already talked about. We've got bots, we've got gore, we've got 3D sound, which is brand new if you haven't already been in PTS, and it's even tweaked a little bit from there. We've got player health bars for non-ranked modes, where you can basically see the health bars of your teammates, and what's really cool is death cams now in non-ranked. So if you kill me in deathmatch, and I'm like, damn, what the hell is that guy's health and what is his armor? I can actually see that now.
Right.
I'll see a third-person perspective of you, traditional kill cam style, and I actually get to see what your stack had left, which is actually really good information. I feel like even, especially when you're learning the game and being like, okay, what did I do in that scenario? What could I do differently? Right?
I mean, the theme of the June update is really going to be polish, right?
Yeah.
We've got all these systems, and in making way for new champions, new systems, new maps, and all these other things that we will have coming down the pipe later this year, we're getting the game to a polished state.
Yeah.
Getting all those optimizations in, getting like need to have features like bots and all that good stuff in there. 3D sound. Did you want to talk about that since I stole your thunder earlier?
No, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, basically the idea is like now when you hear a jump pad, you're going to be able to directionally hear where that's coming from. When you hear a rocket fire, when you hear gunfire, like the 3D sound, the spacious like aspect that it has now is way different than it was, and it's honestly it's really, really cool, because I feel like now a lot of times, especially, it's going to come in handy for all modes, but especially something like duel, where you can really, really nail down now the direction and kind of like even the spacing vertically. I've had a way easier time figuring out vertically where they're at.
And the great thing is that is actually being improved upon, like right now while we speak. The dev team over at ID's offices are working on that right now.
Yep.
So that's actually going to be improved by June.
Yeah.
Which is good. So even the version of that on PTS is going to be
a
little bit better.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
But the other big thing is an Effortless mentioned this earlier, but we've been doing a lot of key giveaways, and we're going to continue to do it. Like, get a lot of new people in this game in the next couple weeks. And again, you guys have already done a brilliant job of this, but just continue to be the sweethearts that you are, to welcome everybody new in, get them familiar with the game, you know, team up with them, you know, chat with them, do everything you can to basically, you know, just get everybody on the same page to show them like how badass our community is and what fun
We're the best
game is.
community.
Yeah. Sorry. Best community in NA, EU, CIS,
ANZ.
ANZ, boom.
Everybody.
Shit. What else is there?
If we missed you, you're on there too.
SA,
Worldwide.
SA,
That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
We got it. So I think we're doing one more giveaway because he's giving his away. Is that what's happening?
What's happening?
Patrick?
What's giving away?
He's doing.
somebody out of chat.
Okay,
oh,
cool.
all right.
Thank you. Okay, so again, just keep being awesome, and we look forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks. But until then, you know, we'll see you in the arena.
See you at E3. Adios.
Adios.